Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. All right, so what we have is I have my program called Randall. You know, guys, like with a lot of stuff that we work on in here, the new concept that we do is going to look really, really, really similar to something else that we've done. You guys know how scanners work, right? Okay, so what we're going to do today is actually going to look disturbingly similar to a scanner because it actually uses the same package. So in here, we need to import. We're going to import. If we were going to import a scanner, what would we import? Java.util.scanner. This is where it gets a little bit different. We're going to java.util.random. Like that. So random is just a utility. It's just part of the Java utilities class. You guys, let's use it. But it's just, it comes from the same library as scanner. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to need an integer to deal with. Let's go int num. We're going to initialize it as 0 because I know it's going to whine at us later if we don't. Okay. All right. And then we need to declare our random number generator. And it's done exactly the same way scanner is. So you guys are totally, this is going to be completely familiar. So we're going to go, instead of scanner, we're going to go random. Just like that. And then we need to give it a name. I'm going to name mine Randy. Random Randy equals new random. Right? Just like our scanner. So we go random Randy equals new random. Just like with the scanner, we would go scanner reader equals new scanner. The only difference is with the scanner, we did the arguments of system.in. With our random number generator, our arguments will actually get passed in later. So this is all we need to do. Okay. So now, if I go num equals Randy dot, and if this was going to be our scanner, what would we do right here? Next int, right? Because num is an integer. Random number generation is the exact same way. Since this is an int that we're trying to generate, we're going to go next int like that. Okay. And then our arguments is going to be the numbers. How big of a number do we want to pull from? So I'm going to go 100. Okay. So now this is going to give us a random number between 0 and what? No, 99. Because remember, computers start counting at 0. So then if we go system.out.print, what the heck? That was Maddie's fault. I didn't do it. Push number 2, I think. There we go. All right, system.out.println. What's going to be interesting to see what happens to the video during that. Okay, and then we're just going to type out num, like that. Okay, so now if I run this, it should kick out a random number between 0 and 100. Where's my output window? There it is. 15. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to put this into my... Actually, no, we'll leave it. We'll do that. You got 3 twice? So if I run it again, 71, 81, 2, 85? Boy, mine sure likes the 80s. 56, 53, 46. You got the number twice in a row?
I got 92, 92, 82.
What's the probability if you get the number twice in a row?
1 in 1,000.
Huh? 1 in 1,000. Exactly right. Good job. Okay, so that works. Good job. Good job, me. Nope, 1 in 1,000. So it'd be 10 to the, or 100 to the 100. Okay. All right. So that's that, but that's not super useful, right? Yes, 100 to the 2. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put all of this inside of a while loop. Let's go while.
What? I just got 99.99.
While num is not equal to my favorite number, my racing number, 87. I'll put my curly brackets in there like that. And hey, this is a trick that I haven't seen a lot of you guys using, but I'm going to teach you how to do it. So if you highlight this code right here and then just hit tab, it moves everything over for you. It's much easier than just tabbing each line individually. Yeah, that'll help you. That'll help you a lot. Okay, so while number does not equal 87, num equals randy.nextInt. So it's going to keep running until what? Until I get 87. So run file. What the heck? Where's my output window? There's my output window. Your very first number was 87? There we go. Now my output's there. So how many? Whoa, I generate a lot. How many did I generate? I don't know. Let's find out. So let's come here. Let's go int I equals 0. And let's come right here. And let's go I plus plus. Whoa, not I underscore underscore. That's a problem. I plus plus. Okay. And then system.out.println number. We should probably print I instead, right? Because now it's going to tell us, this will tell us how many tries. Okay. All right, let's try this. 257. 70. 20. 47. 22. 113. Hey, guys, statistical probability states it should take how many? 100. So if it's less than 100, it was faster than it should have been. And if it was more than 100, it's slower than it should have been.
We have to add it. We have to make y or I.
Whoa! 4.
We have to make, yeah, we have to make I 1. I got 4 too. Actually, it's
Okay, but here's the thing. Let's take this. If we move this out of the while loop and put it right here, now it will only tell us how many it counted after it's done. So this should tell us, so if I hit run, it should just tell me how many. So it took 85 that time, 127, 13. Yes.
we have to add 1.
So we're not getting an accurate count, that's what you're saying? That's actually a good point. So if we initialize this, we don't have to initialize things as 0. We can initialize them as whatever we want. So what Austin is saying is that we have to have, if we initialize this as 1, it'll give us a more accurate count. And that's true.
I've got 4 3 times.
That works. 18. What's the lowest, what's the highest numbers anybody's gotten?
366.
357. 538? Wow. Oh, 3.
I got 3
95. 2? Can anybody beat 2? You got 1?
3 times. What is this? Why do I keep getting doubles?
This is crazy. Really? She got it in 0. It took 87 tries to get 87. I like that. Okay. Well, here's the thing. What if I did this?
Oh, that's a lot.
Would it still work? Sure. Now it takes... How many should it take this time? 1,000. Whoa! Look at that one. 6,239. What if I do this?
I got 98. I got 89. 74.
30,000. I'll take that. 10,000. 24,000.
14. Bidder.
You got 14 out of 1,000?
Out of 1,000. Whoa.
268. That's pretty good out of 10,000. That's actually better than 14. 268 out of 10,000. What if I do this? It'll start taking a little longer. That's right. So Avery pointed out that this is going to start taking longer. It will, right? So, well, that one was actually pretty fast. But it is. But you guys notice it is taking longer. If I do even more.
I put $1 billion. Still running it first.
Here we go. Oh, man. How many did you try, Avery? You don't know. It's just a whole bunch of zeros. Look at that. That one took 6 seconds. What is that? That is 535 million iterations. So my while loop ran 535 million times. Oh, this one's going to be even longer. Wow, check this out.
I had mine run for 22 seconds.
19 seconds.
Mine ran for 22 seconds and I stopped.
This one took 1.8 billion iterations. My while loop ran 1.8 billion times, you guys. That's really, really cool. To find 87. So what if I do this? What if I make it 10 billion? Look what happens. Yeah, that becomes a problem. I could change that and go like this. Will it let me do that? It won't. Interesting. Won't let me try that. Yeah, you can't. So you can't have higher. It's about 2 billion. Is the number that it gets to, right? It's about 2 billion. If you use double, it will act a little bit differently. If you use long, it can act a little differently. All right. So, does that make sense? Are you guys okay with that? I told you it's not super hard. It's just a little bit, just a little extra wrinkle that we're adding. Okay. All right. Does that make sense? Are you guys okay? Okay. All right. I will kill this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make me lots of money. Actually, don't do that because then I'll get fired. So, like and subscribe, but don't make me lots of money.